the first half, I'd say that Frankfurt were louder, but then Rangers definitely came back. That's for sure. I don't think there was quite the same frenetic noise that there was when Frankfurt scored their equaliser. I've not seen such a massive limbs just move when Rangers scored. But the scenes here when Frankfurt won, the end of that 42-year run without a European final, but now a European trophy, a place in the Champions League, to the finances as well, 30 million euros confirmed, a huge moment for German football, but also for Eintracht Frankfurt in a year when they've lost a club legend, Jürgen Grabowski, former World Cup winner, European Championship winner, and winner of the UEFA Cup with Eintracht Frankfurt in 1980. So very poignant that they lift the trophy tonight. But to be honest, I think that it should say Eintracht Frankfurt, in brackets, Kevin Trapp, because the game that guy had tonight, the save that he made just before the end from Stephen Davis, let alone the penalty save from Aaron Ramsey, he is their player of the season, no questions about it. And club legend, it's there.
Yeah, that save right in extra time. I imagine everyone in the stadium must have thought that was in, Archie.
Oh, completely. I was just waiting for the roar of the Rangers fans, and yet somehow he sticks himself between the ball and the goal. I'm still not sure how he's made that save, and you could say that about many saves that Kevin Trapp has made this season. The first win of the season that they had away at Bayern Munich, way back in October it was Kevin Trapp's. And how fitting it is that their final and most important victory of the season is down to him. And just the place that they've come from, Eintracht Frankfurt. Kevin Trapp himself, who had to have such a terrible time once upon a time at Barcelona in a PSG shirt when they lost 6-1 in that famous comeback. He goes back there, puts all those demons to bed with a performance there this season as well. And now, lifting the trophy with Eintracht Frankfurt, Sebastian Rode, the one holding it aloft. I thought he should have gone straight to Kevin Trapp, to be honest. but look, there you go, a magical night in Eintracht Frankfurt's history, and it's down to these fans as well. I spoke to Kevin Trapp last week about the connection with the fans, and he said that before the West Ham game, he just turned round at one point and just couldn't help but admire the support, the way they were firing him on, and he just had a little smile to himself. But it says so much for his focus, that even in the most hectic moments, he keeps his cool and, secures his place in German football folklore as well. This is a huge result for 50+1 fan ownership and showing that you don't need to have money from an investor to get success in football these days.
Last point, Archie. As an occasion, this has been a great final, hasn't it?
Oh, superb. Even just now, I saw a Rangers fan behind me who was looking up at the stadium, his eyes seeming to say, when's it going to be our time? And he stood there, and then he saw two Eintracht Frankfurt fans, and he goes up to them going, do you want a picture of you two in front of the stadium? And that's the side of football that I've seen here. And there has been some isolated incidents of trouble with the Eintracht Frankfurt hooligans again, which is disappointing to see. But the vast majority have been drinking and celebrating together the fact that these two underdogs have reached the final. And my heart goes out to one guy in particular, a Rangers fan called Craig, who flew in from Australia to see this game. That is a long flight back after tonight.
Oh, man. And Archie, did Jan give up his place in the Ritz, or are you still going back to the hostel?
I've got a hotel tonight.
Yay!
I saw Mr. Fjordhoft on the pitch.
Yes!
I saw Mr. Fjordhoft on the pitch. Oh, he wasn't so much walking about, he was bouncing. Yeah, he spring in his step, and rightly so. Jan, if my voice actually doesn't break, Jan is partly responsible as a club legend for the never say die spirit of Eintracht Frankfurt. I wouldn't say that to his face, obviously, but he is an important part of the culture, and that showed that, even if you're down, you can come back and achieve great things. He showed that when he kept them up at the turn of the century, and now, Jan's going to have problems getting into Legends dinners now because he's got about 15 people ahead of him. So.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.